The most important content for exam preparation is AWS FAQs, frequently asked questions. Each topic has its own detailed FAQs. I have gone through them line by line and made notes with important points. My experience and research shows 50% of questions comes from FAQs. Whether you use your own preparation or paid training, you will need to review these FAQs. They are the best material available for passing the exam in your first attempt. Next, you could search the same topic on YouTube and you will come across a lot of videos, especially few videos from re:Invent. re:Invent is an event where they announce new offerings and run workshops on various services. It is a global customer and partner conference held every year in Las Vegas. You will find the recorded sessions of various topics on YouTube. Try the 200 level sessions first as they are fundamentals, then move on to 300 or 400 levels which are advanced level topics. Last but not least, white papers from the AWS website. 20 or 30% of questions come from the white papers. So please make sure to review them. Next important topic, hands-on practice. I strongly believe hands-on practice which is really important for this exam. Not only it helps you to remember what you studied, but also helps you to score high in the exam. Also 50% of the exam questions are difficult to solve without any kind of a hands-on experience. So I suggest you to spend equal amount of time in theory and hands-on. Again, not to worry. AWS provides a free tier account which will help you to practice. Check aws.amazon.com/free. Once you have created your account, you get 12 months of free services in key areas. For example, you can get a EC2 instance for 750 hours free. S3 with 5 GB of storage per month is free. You can find all available services and their utilization limits under aws.amazon.com/free page. But please be careful. If you exceed your limit of free tier usage, you will be billed from there on. After you have finished using these services, make sure to terminate or delete them. For example, if you create a EC2 instance and practice on it, once you are done for the day, or if you think you are not going to use the instance for next few hours, terminate the instance. It is really easy to recreate them when you need them. I missed doing this part, so I ended up paying the bill of $80 at my first month. You can set a custom budget that can alert you when you exceed a certain amount or budgeted amount. Hope you have all the resources now to get started. The next step is to prepare a study plan. This section is totally optional, but I will provide a proven approach which given me the success in my AWS certifications. But you have an option to either use my approach or make your own. Let me first discuss how long it is going to take. It really depends on your starting point as well as how much time you are going to spend. I have had a student who started it and took the exam within 2 weeks. She had all the knowledge. Maybe she has to do was to learn how to take the exam. But let's talk about ideal situation. I can separate students into 3 different groups. Group 1 is recently certified in Associate Solution Architect or Developer exam. If you are one of them, you can get ready for the exam by spending around 100 hours of preparation. Group 2 is certified in associate level exams, but let's say 5 to 6 months back. If you belong to this group, you may need to refresh some of your associate level content, which might take additional 50 hours. So we are talking about 150 hours of preparation. The last group, who wants to take the exam without any prior certification or preparation. If you are part of this category, it may take 200 hours of preparation. Again, it really depends on your starting point as well as how much time you decide to spend. Okay, let's talk about how I did it. I had 3 rounds of preparation. It took me 20 hours for each round. I do teach every day, take online live classes, finished around 36 batches so far. So I'm very good with associate level content. Also, I work on the AWS services on day-to-day basis. Because of my teaching and work, I took around 60 hours of preparation for the exam, not 100 as I mentioned. In my first round, I spent around 40% of my time watching videos or reading the content, and 60% of my time practicing this concept on my AWS account. In my second round, I spent around 30% of my time on watching or reading the same content, but skipping topics that was part of the associate level exams. 30% of the time hands-on, and 40% of the time on FAQs. In this round, I downloaded the FAQs and white papers, reviewed them line by line, and highlighted the important points. Then I took the practice exam from the AWS website, and I scored around 85%. I got the breakup of my score on each domain. After seeing the breakup, I started my third round. I have spent around 20% of my time reviewing the domain where I got the low score in the exam or in the test. 25% of the time I spent on hands-on, but mainly focused only few services which I scored less. In the remaining time, I reviewed the FAQs and white papers with main focus on highlighted areas which I had identified and marked as important during my last round. So that was my simple approach to prepare for this examination. I am sure by now you will be ready to take the exam. To check if you are ready for the exam, please take AWS practice exams from their website and see how much you score. It is not available free, you have to pay $20 for using this exam. If you manage to score more than 80% in this exam, it is the right time to schedule your real certification exam. If you score less than 80%, you will need to repeat your round 3 and focus on your weak areas. I hope I have managed to provide you with all necessary information which you will need it for successfully facing your AWS Security Specialty certification exam. Again, please don't forget to check out awspro.academy website where you can find free resources like study guide, video courses, and sample exam simulator. Or sign up our newsletter at signup.awspro.academy. And with that, we have reached the end of our video course on how to get your AWS Security Specialty certification. I wish you all the best on your way to becoming AWS Security Specialty certified. Thank you very much.